What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're doing something very new. We are starting a Let's Play. I've been thinking, this is the polar opposite of what I want to have content on. Wrong. Very wrong. I always wanted to do this, but I feel like it's time. Should have done this a long time ago. The first best time was a long time ago. The second best time is now. So who we have here? Professor Rowan. We're playing a Sinnoh game. But not just any Sinnoh game. We are playing Pokémon Luminescent Platinum. The remake of both Platinum and Renegade Platinum. I made a video back in the day about killing a video game addiction. I'm not addicted. But you better have a passion for it. And the technology that comes along with it. So today, we are going to play this game full out, see how this does, because we're doing a change up in the channel here. I don't know how well the channel would have went if I did the personal brand route. So let's try a gaming route. I know my name in this character is 3 E's because the keyboard on the Citron emulator that we're using for this PC, or any PC, is ass. So we'll fix that once we get to PK Hex and change the name. We're not going to cheat, we're just going to change the name. I know PK Hex is a definition of cheating, but hey, I need to change the name because this keyboard is ass. Like, you can't even see it. It doesn't even come up on the screen on the UI. Otherwise, that's the thing with the emulator, not me. So today, let's get going. Part 1, our introduction to Luminescent Platinum. I'm going to keep it in window mode so you see my taskbar, but not so you can see it, so I can see it so I can manage my stuff. Otherwise, let's get this game going. We picked a male character, Lucas. I should have named myself Lucas or Renegade, but hey, it's fine. Make it louder a bit. And here we are with Barry. So we saw him with his Munchlax, Professor Rowan I was talking about. And I want to really grind this game. Like, I want to show you guys how well the people who made this game did. Because this is such a hell of a job. This is based off the ROM hack on DS, Renegade Platinum. But any preference matters because people want aesthetics. This game has Switch graphics. We're playing at full 1080p at 60 frames per second on version 1.3 of it's based on Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. We're using Brilliant Diamond as our base game to run the mods on. So immediately, instead of walking your way to the first 5% of the game, you immediately get the running shoes. Which is convenient. This Eevee, we're going to get that Eevee very soon. I don't know if we're going to use the Eevee, but I probably might. Wrong house. Silly me. Now we're back in the Barry's house, our rival. In this game, you get to meet Palmer right at the beginning of the game. The one of the Battle Frontier brains. He is the Battle Tower boss. Along with, Cynthia will come there and there, but the main guy is him, Palmer. This guy's son Sorry, my screen's over here. I should be looking over here, but that's the other side of the room. My camera's mirrored, and I'm not changing it because I am literally playing. So this is actually Bridget from Pokemon Bank here, and on the TV. Over here, there's Mom. Same stuff. Palmer leaves, of course. Goes back to the Battlefront here that quick. And it's Barry. It says 30 FPS on my OBS, but on my emulator itself, I'm looking at actual 60. Hold on. Be right back, guys. I gotta check something. Sorry about that. On a horrible episode 1 cutaway, I have to check the Amazon truck in. Well, another microphone cable. So we don't have to sound like crap. This mic right here. So here we are trying to get into the tall grass. And here comes Professor Rowan. This guy's such a good dude. He's with Assistant Dawn. Does he guys have a true love Pokemon? I do. I've been playing this game since I was 6. Heart Gold and White version 1. We're gonna change our name. We're gonna keep it as a meme. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comment section. So obviously here's Dawn. She's got the suitcase. I said nope. She got it. So obviously it's the Sinnoh starters. We got Turtwig, Chimchar, and Piplup. The best starter in Sinnoh is always going to be Chimchar. So we are going to go Chimchar. We also have Turtwig, Piplup. We are going Chimchar. Chimchar to Monferno, solid. Monferno to Infinite is essential, like a toothbrush in your life with toothpaste. Dawn's gonna pick the starter weak to yours. She gets Turtwig. Barry's gonna get the starter better than yours, stronger in type wise. But in this game, you can get all 4 sets of starters before the second gym. 3 pairs of starters for the first gym. We could be real cheapskates if we use 4 starters on a team. So for that, we're going to get the starters. And we're going to use 1. Because I am not doing this like my last playthrough. I used both Swampert and Infinite. I'm not going to do that again. The game was too easy for me. So I need a water and a ground typing, like, what's it called? Combination. For some reason, Barry's shaded out. I don't know why. Did the shaders not come up well? Doesn't matter. He's good now. Let's use leader. Loaded defense. So we can almost one-shot the pick. If we get hit with Growl, cancels out. Now attacks will be the same as if we use Leer. Really scratch again. Does nothing. That's bad. The game can be always be tough. Yeah, that is fine. It looks so much better on my 4K monitor versus the OBS layout. I genuinely want to say that I wish you could see what I'm seeing. I don't want full screen. I just want to keep it window mode so I can control the interface. Or win this fight. Do not miss your scratch attack. Okay, we won. And we get full 1 1/4 levels. Typical. So here we are. Game punished by our mother. I'm kidding. It's not punishing us. She's just working in the kitchen, making sure that we are nutritionally fed. So here we are. Talk to Evie. So let's go. So this is where you're gonna go to Lake Verity again, encounter the sound of Mesprit. What good this looks on my screen, but like this screen here, it doesn't look that great. Next episode, I'm gonna try to overclock OBS so you guys can get a better view. Here's the evil team boss, Team Galactic Cyrus. The original Don Pro doesn't have a name; it's just called Boss. Don Pro was so lazily made that Platinum fixed so much that Don Pro lacked. A name for the boss, fire types, double the amount of not double, 60 more available Pokemon in game. Here we hear Mesprit. Look how good the water looks. Ah, Shaman. This is new. So we get the instance part. This will allow us to encounter certain Pokemon of certain regions. So like Alolan forms, Galarian forms, Hisuian forms. You know, this is the Hisui region, modern day. So we can get Unova Pokemon, Kalos Pokemon, Alola Pokemon, or Galar Pokemon. My favorite region ever is Unova. Hinting my favorite round pack ever. This is my second favorite one. Oh, third actually. Tie for third actually. So we're gonna do Unova. And try to get Unova Pokemon. Probably the hardest one to acquire. But we are gonna do it. So we are going to now proceed with the game. We need a hat still, we need a platinum clothes. It's snowing here. I want the Eevee. Rest up. So, I forgot the beginning, really. I want that. Hold circle on PlayStation, or B if you're using a Switch controller, Xbox controller. So I have it in that layout. And let's make our way to actual. It's literally Sandgen Town. That's all we can do. Wait. Line, first encounter. And it's PG. I love music in this game. Nice crits. It wasn't crit range. Yeah. Yes, I know my Nuzlocke stuff. Now level 7. Let's try to get another move. No, level 8 probably. Let's talk to this cashier. I'm really surprised that DR3 RAM and a 4770 i7 quad core can run this. We have an i7 that's not even an 8 core or a 6 core. I'm literally experimenting with a PC as we speak. And RTX 3050. That doesn't tell you something. I don't know what does. I'm showing you. If you have spare PC parts, and you want to build like a home server, an emulation device, there's so much potential. There's no such thing as e-waste in my house anymore. Or this shouldn't be e-waste anywhere. Make use of what you have. There's so much you can do. Seriously. That's how far Professor Rowan got. So now it's going to give us the Pokédex. And then it tells us his age, 60, he's a senior. Another trainer, Dawn. He's got our platinum gear on, our platinum clothes. As we talk like we met Shaman, which we did. The instance burner, he's gonna call out. Shaman's gonna come across our journey a handful of times, very important times. And the last time we're gonna encounter Shaman, we're gonna fight it, we're gonna catch it. So there's one thing we gotta do in this lab. Go to the suitcase. Rowan's gonna come to us, catch us red-handed, and he's gonna tell us that we can have him. Spam B. Not want to give Pokemon nicknames, unfortunately, because the keyboard is not working. It's not visible. It is working, but it's not visible. Here's Don's father. Rowan's assistant. He's gonna give us the Togepi egg. If not, it'll be Cinti. And immediately, in the beginning of the game, like Renegade Platinum, Professor Rowan's going to give you the Poke Radar. In Diamond Pearl Platinum, that's a post-game item. That allows you to catch certain Pokemon that are not in the regular routes. So let's say Ponyta's in Route 202. But in the Poke Radar, there's a Pokemon that's not usually in that route. It's like a Beldum. You can counter Beldum, for an example. Beldum is not in 202 at all. in this game is a gift Pokemon. And I think I'm gonna use Metagross. In my last playthrough, I did not. I did use the gift Gengar in the Ultra Toe. Spoil that much. But Gengar just collapsed. It's the best ghost type ever. Still. But let's see. A ghost poison type is very viable. We gotta fix our name. So let's buy some Pokeballs. We're gonna have to complete this entire Pokédex. And when I mean Pokédex, you'll know why in the post game. Pokeballs are obviously on sale. It's about 150. Let's go broke. That's gonna be a problem. Not having money for good stuff in this game. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of opportunity to make more. Ah, right here, first item. Let's see, $100. Bag. Let's register the Poke Radar. Infinite Repel. Let's save our game. We're not going to Dawn's house yet. Again. Well, that was probably something required. Now we got the guidebook. And instead of being like a guide to like a game, it's gonna be a guide to ramen. So now we get access Eevee. But his mom's gonna be like, you can get the parcel, which is just the region map. Or a town map, can you? But it's not a town, it's a region. So it's a parcel. Not Oak's parcel, yet Professor Oak is in the game. We will get to him much later. Now we have Eevee. And now we are getting the bike. And we get the hat. Now we get the platinum. Let's see what. Yeah, it's Rocket. It's Rocket. I love the platinum clothes. I know it's winter-like. But still, it's alright. I should have turned my ringer off. Guys, this is a first go. Please spare me. My mother. Watch it. What? Oh, no, I don't care that you're recording. You better talk to me. And keep aware that you gotta keep an eye on your family. Even when you're recording. So when I blow up, I'm gonna gift my mom her retirement. I'm gonna gift my dad his retirement. And I'm gonna gift whatever they need. All my family members. This is the takeover. Bidoof! We all love Bidoof, don't we? We all call him sometimes God. There's only one God, and that's Arceus. If Pokemon was a religion, I'd be worshipping Arceus. This is literally God. Even though I pray to God in real life, I pray to God in Pokemon. Let's crack my finger. So I don't know if there's any friendship evolutions anymore. Oh, there is, but for Eevee, specifically. You can use a Shiny Stone. You can use a... Not Shiny Stone. Sunstone for Espeon. They gave Espeon. Moonstone to get Umbreon. I think he changed it in this game. I know Tree Evolutions is at level 36. So, let's save again. And this is our introduction, guys. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, you know what to do. You smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. This is a brand new thing we're going to be doing over time. And I really hope we get this going, blowing up. Because I want to keep every video to 30 minutes. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.